My name is Vernon. I served in the United States Army between 1980 and 1983. I was injured in a training accident in Panama. I rolled down a 25-foot cliff. I spent 30 days in a coma. I had 375 sutures in my face. I kept reliving that incident of rolling down that cliff, rolling down that cliff, rolling down that cliff. The day never ended. It kept going over. I would be sleeping and I'd wake up screaming, nightmares. I started self-medicating, and the painkillers weren't doing it, and I started using cocaine. I tested positive, and I just so happened they shipped me back home. It was the end of my career in the military. Civilian atmosphere, wow, it was a culture shock. By then, my addiction was full blown. I would keep a job just long enough to support my habit. I went to prison for my drug addiction. After I got out of prison, I felt like I was a monster. I used to stay in my room and keep it as dark as possible. My stepdaughter, she came and told me, she said, don't you think you need to go back to the hospital? You're no fun anymore. You just lay back here in this dark room. You won't play with me. You won't do anything. And when she said that, it just the look of despair and concern that was on a child's face, that's when I really knew I needed to do something. All day long, I would admit that I was alcoholic drug addict, but I refused to admit for a time that I had a mental health issue. At the Tucson VA, they had a group, it was called SARTP, which is Substance Recovery Therapy Program. It was dealing with mental health, my mental health illness, and my substance abuse. And when I started addressing both of them as one, that's when the light bulb came on. The nightmares started to cease. They started to not have as much power over me. Every morning I get up, I open the blinds because that used to be my cave. You know, that used to be my hiding place. So today I welcome the day in. I take my psych meds as prescribed. I take my, I do a little bit of physical workout. I also do something spiritual. I'm very involved in my church and giving back to the community. The money I was spending on drugs and alcohol, we now have a house, 2 cars, and that's amazing. I have a wonderful wife, and she's been so supportive. She can tell, you know, if I start getting too quiet, what's going on, and I need that. I'm a pretty good dad today. We do fun things together. I'm reliving my childhood with her. She's my little buddy. For someone to love me like that, I always thought I was unlovable, but I'm lovable today. It takes a strong man to ask for help. You're not asking for a handout, you're asking for a hand up. Find a counselor or contact your local VA and ask for help. That's the only way it gets started.